Hello everyone and welcome to my next adventure. And in this adventure I'm actually going to teach you guys how to repair your inflatable PVC suit, particularly, but how to repair it actually quite good, and I'll explain to you guys step by step of how to even do this, and if spacesuits are actually made with this kind of stuff, with PVC material, then this is a way to even repair a spacesuit according for NASA and for SpaceX. So anyways, this is just other quicker methods that you can use, but it's not really necessarily the safest method because your eyes can not be exposed to this kind of vapors either, because it burns your eyeballs out, and number one, number two, it causes all different sorts of other kind of problems, cosmetic issues that are not really good for you. So anyways, it's something that you can do very quickly and efficiently, but you have to find the most efficient welding iron for the PVC material for it to be able to work properly and efficiently. So with all that being said, and also you want to make sure that you have no glue in your material actually as well, because I just learned that today if you have glue on there, then that will not bond. The material will not bond together with each other when it's melted. No matter how much you melt the thing, it's not going to bond together with the glue on there. So if you use glue, then you have to stick with the glue that you used lastly with it. So in other words, with that all being said, with the material there, I'm going to get straight down into it. The heat gun works actually, but you want to make sure you heat it up to 600 degrees Fahrenheit to be able to get this, to be able to actually melt this right away, and to be able to get your results right away. So it runs at 10 amps, and it takes only 1800 watts to run the heat gun, but really this is the quickest route that you can use, quickest method. And the cheapest method, actually, so far as I'm aware of, that you can use for repairing your PVC inflatable suit. But this is also, since it is a test, I actually did it on test material, which, what you guys can see here, is that I'm tugging it, and it's not moving at all, meaning it's not coming apart. You want to make sure, in order for that to happen like that, as soon as you're done with it, you want to make sure it cools down completely after like about 10 seconds, to give it 30 seconds or so, or a minute, and then its cure time is done, and then you're pretty much, it's faster than any glue out there that there is for PVC material. This is the quickest method you can do. And it's actually not really the safest method. You have to wear a respirator when you do that, when you actually melt this material together, because you do not want to breathe in these fumes, or anyone else around you cannot breathe in these fumes. So this must be done outside safely, where it is completely safe to do it outside, but the chemicals that come from it are not that safe that come from PVC material. Even when it's being made, it's still it doesn't really matter. There's a lot of things that we do to this earth here that aren't really that good for it, that we're just trying to figure out what else to do to avoid these different things. And until in the future I can come up with a deleting device to delete the vapors that come from this, then I would actually make something like that to where it would clean out an atmosphere of the carbon dioxide that we have, those kind of levels, and making it even better. So things like this can be contained instead of not, and taken care of, instead of not taken care of, and not really contained at all. So anyways, that's that. This is the heat gun I used for it, but it's not the best heat gun for that anyways. It's actually not the best heat gun that you can get out there. There's a lot better ones out there on Amazon, eBay, AliExpress, Alibaba. There's a lot of different places that sell the same exact one right here that I have, but really just don't get this one because it's not really all that great. Actually, I did. It's digital, of course. That's the bright side of it, though. But the downside of it, though, is it doesn't tell you how hot it is actually at the nozzle. So you have to have a measuring device for that, a thermometer to read it at the nozzle to see if it's actually the temperature you need it to be, actually for your material, for melting your PVC material, which it takes 210 degrees Fahrenheit to melt PVC material in general, but really it takes 600 degrees Fahrenheit to melt that material and to get it completely melted as quickly as you possibly can. So, in other words, to make it super fast. In other words, that's for really quick fixes like that. Anyways, as I mentioned there, this right here is particularly, this one's from Amazon for like $45, less than $45. And it depends if it's on sale or not. So it also depends on where it is actually on Amazon as well. There's the same one, and of course it ranges from 45 to, etc., different other prices too. So anyways, I'm going to get down into something else to show you guys. This is the repairing job I did. I'm going to show you guys what I did with this repairing job. See over here, this is not airtight, as you can tell. I heated this up so many freaking times. But yeah, and of course you gotta have a clamp to doing this all the time. And this is a real pain in the butt too. So anyways, this one right here is pretty much, it needs some more material over here, and then over here it needs more material as well. I mean, I have to cut all that off of there and redo it and actually put more PVC material on there. When I do find more PVC material, because that would be a lot cheaper for me to just rebuild some other, or get some more PVC material to repair this inflatable PVC suit. Or if you have one of these or something like that, and you're experiencing the same problems here, and you have a PVC inflatable suit really that you have the same problems with, this is what you gotta do with it. There's a solution to every problem here. So since the problem is that you have all this glue over there, right? So you can just cut it all off and then just restart new, and then heat some more material onto there and heat it together, and there you go. You just got your PVC suit back to its new condition, pretty much. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and I hope this video was very helpful for everyone else here. And as I say, any other additional questions, you can ask me over here as well, and I will actually answer your question to the best of my ability and whenever I have that time. And also, I get very busy very quickly, and there's last minute things that usually happen almost all the time in my family and with my family, of course. And I would say, see you guys in my next adventure now. Peace out.